You lot have me all wrong. And Daniel, I see your comments. And to be fair, it's not you. Why does everyone think I don't like Odegaard? It's like I can't speak for anyone else. I'm not impressed by meaty stuff. Like, I know you're a good technical footballer. I'm not impressed by technical ability. I wanted Odegaard to play well for 90 minutes. I wanted you to look like a man amongst Arsenal kids. I wanted you to look like a Real Madrid player amongst an Arsenal team, which is one of the worst in decades, with respect to them. And yesterday was the first time I saw that consistently for 90 minutes. You know, against Benfica, he scored. He was good. I think he drove it in the second half. But there was incidences in the first half, giving it away cheaply, and also almost conceded a goal. I know you've got techers. Show me the techers and play to that level. I'm not wild by techers. But if you're Arsenal Football Club, if we're buying players, you should be able to pass a ball. You should be able to do a lot. You know, this is the problem. I wanted him to show it all the time. And I think, you know, he showed bits and pieces against Benfica, the same against Leicester. I'm sure off the bench against Villa, he weren't the best against Burnley. And I don't want to get too excited, but I feel with this week and the confidence he gets with obviously scoring North London derby, bagging against Benfica, we're seeing takeoff now. Because like I said, I wanted to see performances from Odegaard sooner rather than later. With all due respect to him, he's not our player. He's not an Arsenal player, and we spent 2.5 million for a couple of months, so we needed to see a reaction. You know, I've seen the technical ability. I still don't think we're trying to pass him the ball. He's suffering with what Ozil and Santi and these players having, that some players just can't play those passes. But I saw him good for 90 minutes. I saw the work rate. I saw the tenacity. I saw the drive. You know, this inclines me to believe now. I don't want to take it too far, but we're going to see some real consistency. You know, yesterday he looked like a player which in a healthy way is doing Arsenal a favor by being here. He shouldn't be in that. This is the first game I've really saw where if Real Madrid are taking count of your progress, they're thinking, wow, how are you on loan? Zidane, why is he on loan? Because this and that. You know, other games he's done well and whatever. I like Odegaard. He's a good player. I like the way he talks in the club, but I'm not just going to drop my knickers because a man can play a good first time pass and things like that. I want you to play consistently well for 90 minutes, and that's what happens. You see what happens, the DG effect, you know, it's a bit like Jose and Ndombele. If I was the manager, you man wouldn't even know what I'm on. And when you see the reaction, boom, boom, bang, and that. So good from Odegaard. Like what I'm seeing. Obviously, it's been a good week for him. 2 goals in competitions, 2 in 2 games. Got the Norway captaincy as well. Done his thing. That's what I want to see. Where Arsenal have shot ourselves in the foot is what we knew what was probably going to happen, in that every game he plays well like that is putting a couple more zeros on that price tag. And I know Arteta and I'm sure Edu, they keep saying, we, you know, if it goes well, we'll talk. But will talk doesn't mean anything. If you have an asset, you know, I got morals. So if I tell someone it's a price, innit? But money makes man greedy. Let's just say, Daniel, me and you have an agreement. I'm Real Madrid, you're Arsenal. You've taken Odegaard off me. I've said, no, we're not doing the buy option yet. We'll chat in the summer if he does his thing. You've said, all right, cool, say nothing. And you like an idiot has taken confidence in that. You know, let's just say Odegaard is now, couldn't get a game for me, but he's left Arsenal. I mean, he's gone to Arsenal and I'm watching him and he's dominating the games. He's making the difference. He's scoring goals. He's getting assists or involved in goals. I might have had a price tag of 30, 40 million for him, argument's sake. Now, when you come chat to me in the summer, I'm going to say, brother, you ain't got 50 million not having him, you know? So that's where we're in it's a tricky one, because every good performance is going to put a couple more zeros on that player, which is giving us a harder task. So we got to start renegotiating from now. Me personally, you know, you play like that, I can make a case for going to anything from 30 to 50 million for you. You know, I think we'll probably get him on loan again. That will probably buy us some time. If Odegaard is going to stay for a year minimum, then I am shifting towards more getting a number 8. I feel with the emergence of Odegaard and Smith Rowe, we don't really need that traditional 10. Them man there can do it if we get him for another year on loan. And I rate Odegaard. Obviously, you can bring in quality, you do it. But I think we need a 6 and an 8. I think we need an 8 who can play with Partey, who's levels. I don't think Xhaka is as bad as man make out. And I think he's a good partner for Partey, but he's not levels over a 38-game period. You know, you saw great this week. Last week, you know what he was on. He's a good squad player, but you get where I'm going with that. So I think we need an 8, we need a 6 if Partey isn't there. If you're not going to bring back Torreira or do something, you know, I know Cedric's done there, but I would like a right back if any of these guys don't play consistently there. Backup left back, you know the rest, innit? So we do need to start negotiating because the price tag is up, innit? And really and truly, we're in danger of developing a player that isn't ours and for somebody else, which I say that, is it really a bad thing? Because let's be real, you know, the first priority was this was a relationship born of convenience. We needed a creative man. We've got a platform for you to play. You needed to play. You needed a platform to showcase yourself. Obviously, Arteta and Arsenal, they know what you're kind of on historically. It helped. So it is what it is in that regards, my bro. We do need to negotiate, but putting a bit more zeros on that, really and truly. And I'd rather keep him permanently than my man, Ceballos. Not that he played a part, but I think we're in trouble there because, again, you know, if you're Real Madrid and apparently Real Madrid need money and finances, yeah, you got a good relationship with Arsenal of recent years. But what happens if Odegaard plays well and, you know, it's not just Arsenal? Let's just say United, City, Juventus. Again, I don't think this is going to be the case, but if everyone's alerted to him, you know, Real Madrid are obviously going to sit there and say, Arsenal, you know what? There's no agreements in the streets, bro. Like, you know, you want him, that's the price tag. Or them other men are on this thing as well. Then hopefully it's down to Odegaard to pick us regardless, the way he talks about our club and all these sort of things. You know, I do still think it's premature to talk about a new deal, keep staying at the club because, you know, he was fantastic. First time for me, Odegaard was wavy for 94 minutes, but it's only been once. Show me, and it's not just him, and you can have bad games, but show me can do it against West Ham. Show me can do it against Liverpool. Show me can do it in the Europa League from start to finish. Then we'll talk in May. Obviously, we need to be drawing up our plans on what we're going to do, but yeah, man, that's my thoughts on Odegaard. You know, it's wavy. Lovely to have him here. Keep it up. Simple as that. Simple as that.